everybody. Come on in. It is time for our fireside chat, and I got the hiccups here for a minute. See if I can get rid of them real quick. All right, come on in, everybody. I'll give everybody just a second to come on in here. Yeah, I never did post anything today. I don't know. I get waylaid around here doing stuff, and but no news is good news. Just keep that in mind. No news is good news. So as soon as everybody gets on, I'll update y'all on everything, what we did today. I meant to do an update, and I didn't. I didn't even realize I didn't. I was on the phone a lot today and with different things going on, and I worked in the office a while, and it's just a lot going on. And let me see if I can, this is kind of crooked tonight or something, I don't know. I got my little village sit up there in the back, and I got to be careful when I sit at this table. Every time I move my hands, and I'm always moving my hands when I'm talking, and the table rattles around here. But anyhow, Jace just left. Brooke and Tiana and Jace stopped by to see us. They had all went out to dinner. They met Trevor for dinner. And then in honor of their mother's birthday, would have been today. So they all went out to dinner tonight. And then Trevor had to go on to the jail. He does a program, Narcotics Anonymous, at the jail on Wednesday nights. I've told y'all that before. And so he went on to the jail and rode over to here so they could check on Tony and see Pawpaw and Mimi for a minute. So they was here probably about 30, 45 minutes, and then they went on because Jace was rubbing his eyes. He was tired. He'd be wiped out going home. Thank you, Rebecca, for the stars. So, I see Francis is on here tonight. All right, everybody's wanting to know how Tony's doing. Why everybody's jumping on. I don't like to keep repeating myself all the time, but he was in a lot of pain last night. I got off here, and I gave him a pain pill that we already had here at the house. We had one left over from, he'd had it for something else, a dentist or something one time. So he took that, and he was able to make it through the night, but he was in a lot of pain. So this morning we went and got his prescription filled, and he took one of them, but he didn't take no more the rest of the day. Pain medicine, really, they only gave him a few anyways. They said you'd probably only need it the first night. So they gave him a few, and it makes him sick. He's always got really sick when he takes any kind of pain medicine. So he was sick at his stomach and thrown up and stuff throughout the day. So he didn't have a good day today, but he hasn't had any pain medicine since 9 o'clock this morning. So that one should be wearing off. And he just came in the house and made him a hot chocolate. He thought he could tolerate that. So he did eat breakfast, and he got an Egg McMuffin this morning. We had to go out, and then he had some cheese sticks from Sheets. I don't know, it's like a gas station type thing, and they sell cheese sticks. So he had them a little bit later, and so he hasn't had anything since then. So he come up here, and there's really not anything around here to eat. But I asked him if he wanted grilled cheese. That's the only thing I could think of he might could tolerate. So, but he said he was going to drink his hot chocolate and then see how he felt. So, yeah, he does have Zofran. Zofran is his friend. He gets nauseous a lot, so he takes a lot of Zofran when he's sick. But he didn't take any today, but that thing just about knocked him out all day, and he didn't like that. So he's probably not going to take any more of that. Now, he has a doctor appointment in the morning with the nurse so she can change the bandage and check out his surgery and all. So we got to go do that at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's something every single day, y'all, every day. So we're going to go and do that in the morning. Yeah, he did eat this morning. Like I said, he had an Egg McMuffin, and he was able to tolerate that and all. And then later on, he took that pain medicine. But he has been trying to eat. We do have cereal. We do have eggs. In fact, I was going to make a grilled cheese for myself, but I ate one of that yesterday. So today, or the day before yesterday I didn't really even get anything. But because we were waiting to eat, and then we never did. He was too sick to eat last night, so we just didn't. I only had junk yesterday. So tonight, I think when I get off of here, I'm gonna make me an egg sandwich. I love a good old egg sandwich. I like to make me some lightly buttered toast, light toast, and put a lot of butter on it, and then put that hot egg up on it. I love that, and I think that's what I'm gonna have tonight when I get off of here. I got lots of eggs. Lord, I didn't collect them yesterday because we was at the hospital. So today we got 20 eggs today. 20 eggs today. His fistula is somewhere in his arm, like right here at the crease of your arm. It's somewhere around there. The fistula, I didn't understand this too much. I haven't really got to research it, but it's implanted inside your arm. And somehow it helps when the veins start going through the blood and all that when they start doing dialysis. So we don't know when any of that's starting yet. We are trying to get him on the transplant list. We should know very soon if he's going to get on it. If he gets on it, I am going to be hot and heavy trying to find him a donor. So I am going to put the word out on Facebook, all our friends and family and everybody and their brother. I'm going to see if anybody will give up a kidney for him. So that will be the next step. We are waiting to hear. Okay, Margaret said it connects the vein to the artery to make it bigger for a needle. Yeah, something like that, Margaret. I just recently learned that. I was thinking it was going to be like a port or something to where when you go to dialysis, because I don't know a thing about dialysis, y'all. I thought maybe when you go there, they use this port to access whatever so they don't have to stick you with needles every time or something. I don't know exactly how all this. But anyhow, the ultimate goal is not to be on dialysis, but to get a kidney transplant. So that would be the better quality of life for him. And the best case is if you can find somebody that you know. If you go any other route, you have to wait for someone to die and donate one, and it takes years and years because a lot of people have been on that transplant list for a long time. So I am going to be asking everybody and their brother if they'll give up a kidney. And I have no shame in asking. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. So I will be putting the word out, and we're going to ask. A couple people have already told me, but we're just waiting to figure out how they go about, who they contact at the center, you know, all that. So I haven't told anybody yet to see if they can test or, but there are a couple people that said, yeah, you have to be below 70. So if once you're 70, I think 70 is the cutoff age for a kidney. So I'm not sure about who in the family. Maybe like I said, I'm just going to be putting the word out. But I have to wait and see, because I didn't want to tell it. I didn't want to ask anybody. It's no use asking if he's not going to get on the list. So, all right. Somebody said the thing attaches the vein through the artery, and you can feel it pumping through the vein. I did. The lady had me put my 2 fingers on the fistula underneath the skin and hold it there, and she said you'll feel a vibration. And as time goes on, that vibration gets stronger. And then you'll be able to feel it more. And she said if you ever touch it and it's not vibrating, then it's not working right. And then you have to notify, the doctor or something. But anyhow, so that's where we're at. Like I said, the last step of the team, the transplant team, called us today and had more questions that we had to answer, and that was the last of the step. And then all the little departments that we went to during the transplant team, all of them get together as a team and discuss his case and discuss the probability of would he benefit from having a kidney. So I think they were meeting at 4 o'clock today, so we didn't hear anything back today. So hopefully we'll hear tomorrow and it'll be good news. And today, let's see, Tanya Key is having a birthday today, 66. Well, happy birthday. And Judy is having a birthday. Happy birthday. So, some people are asking, could I be a donor for him? I'm also diabetic that has high sugar. So I'm not sure that I would be a good candidate because with being a diabetic, that weakens your kidney. So I don't know how strong or how long my kidney would last, and I might need both of mine. So we are going to try to find an able-bodied person that doesn't have diabetes. Because if you're diabetic, your kidneys are real important to you. So that's why I don't think I would, I don't think I would qualify, y'all, because you can live with one kidney, but both of his kidneys are bad. So diabetes has ruined both of his kidneys. So I don't know about his children yet. We haven't asked anybody yet. So I'm just putting it out there that I got a lot going on, a lot of projects around here going on, and that's going to be my next big project because I would love it if he didn't even have to start dialysis. So, I know he's been sick for quite some time. Yeah, they do not want anyone with high blood pressure. So, I don't know what all they disqualify you for, but I think they don't want a smoker. They don't want someone with high blood pressure. And I'm not sure about diabetes. So we just have to wait and see. This is all new area for us. And people can live with one kidney. Lindsay, my niece, just donated a kidney. And, she's good to go. Somebody said, wouldn't diabetes ruin a transplant kidney also? Tony's, when Tony was younger, or years ago, he had uncontrolled diabetes. His A1C at one time, I think, was shot up to 13, 14. His diabetes is now well controlled because he's lost 100 pounds. It's well controlled. He takes no insulin, no diabetes medicine, and his sugar is fine. So sometimes that happens. Later in life, you've lost a lot of weight, your eating habits change, stress levels change. He's not working anymore. He doesn't have all that stress that spikes your sugar and all that kind of stuff. So, so we just have to see, y'all. I don't know. It's all new territory for me. I just, inbox me if you have any ideas on looking for people. We are going to start with our friends and family first on Facebook. Yeah, they do not remove the old kidneys. They just, if they get a transplanted one, they just go in and add it to you and hook it up. And they don't bother your old ones. Yeah, uncontrolled blood pressure is hard on kidneys also. Luckily, I don't have blood pressure problems, but Tony has always had blood pressure problems. But he's been sick for quite some time, y'all. That's why I don't even hardly cook much, because I never know when he's going to be able to eat and all that kind of stuff. So, but right now his heart has been doing good. His heart's been good for 20 years now. It's pumping good. His diabetes is good now. It's just as his kidney. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to read the. I want to talk a little bit more about some stuff, but let me go ahead and read the devotion for tonight, because we're already at 8:15. Okay, Wednesday, December 10th, Proverbs chapter 3. My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart. The name of this one is Unforgettable Lessons. Corey Brooks, the rooftop pastor, spent 343 days living on the rooftop of his church on Chicago's South Side to inspire community transformation. Online, Brooks posted a shout out to his elementary school teacher, Joe Stokes, who taught him 4 unforgettable lessons: the power of perseverance, the importance of integrity, the value of community engagement, and the impact of education. By embracing Solomon's wisdom in Proverbs 3, we likewise can strive to live in ways that have community impact. Solomon taught 4 lessons that are just right for those who trust in God and are called to be a positive force. Trust in the Lord, fear the Lord, and shun evil. Honor the Lord with your wealth. Do not despise the Lord's discipline. Such wisdom compels us to be God-focused, but there are people-touching dimensions to our faith too. In Matthew 5, verses 3 to 12, Jesus, the ultimate embodiment of wisdom, eloquently described the internal disposition of believers in Jesus. Furthermore, he reminded them that they were high-impact people. You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. As such, we are honored to let our light shine, that they may see our good deeds and glorify our Father which is in heaven. All right. What compels you to honor God in ways that also touch people? That's something to think about. Yep. All right. And talking about ways we can touch people, y'all know I'm collecting for the little girl in Africa that lost her baby. She's 15. Her name is Blessing. And she was due in late December, and she actually had it around Thanksgiving, and she had complications, and they lost the baby. And so her desire is to go to some kind of a school. So we are going to collect funds for her, and I'm taking PayPal, Zelle, or you can send me a cash or check in the mail. So if you want to be a blessing to Blessing, that's her name, is Blessing. I love that. She was a sweet little girl. We got to meet her when we were over there in Africa in October. So she doesn't know I'm collecting for her. I want it to be a surprise, and I'm trying to find out from Tammy, the mission lady over there, how much do they need that we can send her to a school. Her desire is to finish high school. So that's what we're trying to do. So some of y'all have already sent me stuff, so thank you for that. I have, I think, $465 so far. So we're going to be collecting. I'm going to probably just collect the whole month of December. I'm not sure if she needs, maybe just up until Christmas. I have to see when she has to have the money by, because I think the schooling starts in January. So just see, Trisha Cooper, I sent you a check. I don't think I received Trisha Cooper. I don't think I've received that yet. The mail seems to be slow, y'all. I have not received that much mail lately, so I don't know what's going on with the mail. But I have a spreadsheet started, and I will track it all. And any money, people have been sending me dollars for my birthday. Y'all know my birthday's Friday coming up. I'm going to be the big 64. Now, next year will be my big Medicare birthday. But this year I'm still pre-Medicare. But anyhow, I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday yet. Everything's just been disarray with medical appointments and all this stuff going on, and we got to take care of all that. So I might just sit home Friday and work a puzzle, and that'd be fine to me if that's what I do. I don't know. So, all right, I see all these things coming up. Well, I've gotten several donations, Zelle and PayPal, and I got 4 checks. So I finally got all them deposited. And all right, Trisha Cooper, if you can send my page a message, I can look. I can't remember everybody's name. I just typed them all up today on the spreadsheet, but I cannot remember your name. If you send a check, I got 4 checks I just deposited today, so they should be hit the bank tomorrow. Somebody said, order you a big birthday pizza. We had that big pizza in New York, and we had one pizza last week here, so I'm a little bit pizzaed out, I think. Even though it's good, it just really stuffs me up when we get pizza because, you know, I get a small, and it's still got 6 pieces in there, and I can only eat at a time, eat 2 at a time, so I have to eat it in 3 different meals, so I don't know what we'll do yet by Friday. I got an appointment that morning, and then the rest of the day will be free, so I don't know what we'll do yet. Yeah, retirement age, somebody said for me, my full security, my full Social Security age is actually 67. That means if I take Social Security before then, it's cut down a little bit. If I wait till I'm 67, that's considered full Social Security age, and I'll get my full benefit. So I don't take Social Security yet. I'm trying to hold out till I'm 67. But we'll see. Oh, yeah, somebody said, go get me a Roy Rogers strawberry shortcake. Don't think I didn't think about that today, because I don't need a cake. I'm happy with a Roy Rogers strawberry shortcake. That's one of my favorite desserts anywhere. Any word on the church? The last I heard is comments. It is at first submission at the county for the site plan, and comments are due back by December 15th. So right after December 15th, when the lady gets them all together and sends them to us, they will send back what they call the comments on the first submission. Then we have a chance to fix all the comments, fix everything, and submit again. I don't know why they make you do so many submissions. We already did first review, second review. You think they would have caught everything and we would have fixed everything, but somehow there's still stuff going on. And she said that she already knows there's going to be a second submission. So they just carry it on, you know. So I don't know. We're just chomping at the bit, waiting. But all we can do is wait. Y'all, I had to get me a little drink of my orange drink here. Oh, wow. Somebody said a week from tomorrow, they'll be 90 years old. Somebody said some fresh fruit. I like those, what do you call them fruit things? You know, those bouquets of fruit baskets or chocolate-covered strawberries, stuff like that. I've always liked those things. Tony and I both like fruit. We've always been kind of big fruit. I'd rather eat fruit than vegetables. I'm not a real big vegetable eater. He loves vegetables, but I pick fruit over vegetables any day. Somebody said, I get my social, now this is interesting. I get my Social Security and I just turned 65 and I still work a full-time job. Well, if you work full-time and you are collecting Social Security, you better be careful because you can only make so much money. There is a limit. So you don't want to take your Social Security if you still work full-time because then you have to pay back $1, I think, for every $2 you earn or something. I don't know. There's some formula there. you better check with your Social Security if you work full-time and make money. Because I don't know, does anybody know what the limit is that you can make? You can't make very much. I don't remember what the limit was, but you get penalized. And until you reach your full retirement age, which I think mine's 67. So at 67, I can earn all the money I want and still get Social Security. But no, that's not just disability SS. That is Social Security. If you receive Social Security benefits and you still work full-time. All right, somebody's saying it's 18,000, 23,000. I know it's somewhere around 20,000. So check, it changes all the time. You better talk to an accountant or you'll be paying back $1 for every $2 they sent you. So you got to pay it back. And yeah, once you get a certain age, it's unlimited. And I think that age for me now, it's different for everybody. I think mine is 60. It used to be 70 for everybody, but now I think it's changing. But I don't know. I'm not an expert on Social Security, so I just know, I think you can work part-time, but if you work, yep, they take 50% of it, so you got to pay back. So Betty said she worked and she was penalized. Yep. So that's why I don't take it. So I just don't take it yet. I still work, so I don't take it. So I don't know. Somebody just better check that out. Edible fruit. Yeah, I can't remember. Somebody said, be smart, get a job paying you cash. Somebody said it's $23,000 until you reach your full retirement age. Okay. $23,000 until you reach your full retirement age. All right. Yeah, you don't want to be paying them people back. But anyhow, I just thought I'd throw that out there in case y'all don't know that. But just be careful if you work full-time and you're trying to sign up for your Social Security. Danny Duncan, when will you get snow again? I do not know. I do not know when we're getting snow again. Virginia got hit this last couple of days. My sister got 5 inches. And so we didn't get any this time. Oh, somebody said Social Security just doesn't, if you overpay, they don't even pay you until they get their money back. All right, more people's asking how Tony's doing. He's doing a little bit better right now. He was sick from the, he took pain medicine. They gave him pain medicine, and he gets sick and nauseous and throws up and everything if he takes that stuff. So he's not going to take any more of that. He said his arm's hurting a little bit, but it's nothing like it was. Last night he was in a lot of pain. So, all right, let's see what else. Luann said they will catch you and make you pay that Social Security back. Oh, somebody said, oh, Fiona's on here. She said Northern Virginia is supposed to get 3 inches on Sunday. I know it is supposed to be freezing cold here on Sunday, like a high of 15 or something. That is cold, y'all. Speaking of cold, I'm about ready to make me a fried egg sandwich. Who's with me? I'm gonna take my orange pop. Y'all, I'm gonna go and watch a Christmas show tonight. I'm gonna kick back in the recliner First, I'm going to make my egg sandwich, and then I love to have me like a little sandwich or something and sit back and watch these little Christmas shows. Oh, let's see. No, somebody said Starbucks has Crocs with little Toy Stories on it. No, I didn't see that. And I am behind on my messages and stuff like that, y'all. I am caught up on my mail. I caught up on my mail because I had to get I had to add up all the stuff I've been getting for blessing. People have been sending in the money. So remember, y'all, let's try to get some money together for this little girl so I can send it to her in the next couple weeks. It's a little 15-year-old girl in Kenya, Africa, trying to go back to school. She just lost a baby. Mary Sue, I did get, let's see, Mary Sue. I got a check, I think, from you for blessing. I think. I'm almost sure I did. I haven't, so I just typed them in the computer and I didn't really focus on what names it was, but I'm pretty sure, Mary Sue, I seen your check. I just deposited the checks tonight, so they should clear your bank tomorrow, hopefully. So Danny Duncan said he is on the transplant list, y'all. I had told you, Danny, years ago. Let me know if you're on that list and we'll try to find you a kidney too. I mean, we got a big audience here and a lot of people know a lot of people. And I'm believing for Danny to get a kidney too, y'all. He is already on the list, and a lot of you Fireside family people have been on here a long time. You know Danny Duncan. He used to come on when I had my old phone and I could add people to my Fireside. He would come on and sing, and that's how we met Danny years ago. And so he is on dialysis 3 times a week, and he needs a kidney, y'all. I don't know what his blood type is or anything, but reach out to me if you know anybody that has a kidney that's willing to donate it to Danny. He lives in South Carolina. And so if you know anybody, even if you know somebody in your family, say they pass away and you're like, hey, wait a minute. I'll tell y'all a story real quick. A friend of mine, she knew these people. Oh, well, it was at a conference, and where a lot of women go. So it's a big following of women at this conference, and she needed a lung transplant, and she got so sick. I mean, she was on like her last days of lung, and somebody that she knows that's in this group of women, somebody died in their town in a car wreck or something. And that lady was able to secure the lungs from this person that just died in this horrible car wreck, and get them. And she was able to get to the transplant center and she got them lungs, and she lived, I don't know, several years after that, but she would have died within a week had she not got them lungs. And it was all through the power of somebody, prayer, and somebody said, hey, let's find this lady some lungs, because she had no hope without getting them lungs. So I say that to say all this. Danny Duncan has been waiting a long time for a kidney. And so let's actively, there are people, y'all, on the kidney transplant list. And all these young people walking around not doing nothing, and they all got 2 kidneys. They can easily give one away. And then if something ever, I think the way they set it up, if something was to ever happen to your kidney and you need one after donating, you are automatically put at the top of the list. And they will take care of you like that. So if anybody knows any idea how we can get Danny a kidney also, Tony's not on the list yet, but Danny's already on there, and he's in South Carolina. So anybody down around South Carolina, you ain't even got to be that close. They will get the kidney to you if you got a donor somewhere. So I'm not sure how all that works yet, but I will let y'all know as I find out stuff. But wouldn't it be neat if we could find Danny a fireside family kidney somewhere. Maybe you got grandkids or neighbors or young people at your church or somebody you know might just say. And honestly, when Lindsay seen the flyer, she thought, hey, that's something I could probably do. And she had never thought about kidney donation before or anything like that. Yeah, I see Danny's on here tonight. That's why I'm talking about it. I seen his name come up, and he's been answering questions on here. But yes, everybody should be an organ donor. I'm an organ donor, actually. Whatever's left of me when I go, take it. I have it right on my driver's license. I'm an organ donor. Take every piece of whatever you can cipher out of me and give it to somebody else that can use it. Oh, Roseanne Salkowski's on here. She said she has a friend that's been waiting for 7 years. Yo, that's a long time to be waiting. Oh, somebody said put a sign on your back windshield if you get on the list. Yeah, we're going to be looking, and let's help. Oh, somebody said, how was your bun bar? Y'all, that was delicious. I took one to the hospital. That was my treat sitting in the hospital waiting room yesterday. And I might have one tonight. Oh, Ellen said she donated a kidney in 2005 to her sister. That's great. All right, well, y'all pray for Danny. That let's see if we can't help him find a kidney too, because he spends his days 3 times a week going, and it really it takes a lot out of you. I've heard Danny say before, it just wipes you out after going and sitting there all day doing that. But wouldn't it be awesome if the ultimate sacrifice here that we can get Danny a kidney, because he's been on Fireside probably at least 4 years, maybe 5. So, all right, I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to go make me an egg sandwich because I'm kind of a little bit hungry. Finally today, I finally got hungry. Yeah, you have to qualify. Yeah, you just can't donate a kidney. You gotta. Lindsay went through like 4 to 6 months of whatever she had to go through to get this all set up. So, y'all pray, earnestly pray. Call out Danny, Duncan, and Tony that they can both get kidneys. Let's be a voice for the Kidney Foundation. I don't know nothing about the Kidney Foundation, but I'm about to learn a whole lot about it. All right, good night, everybody.